but I was debating A also.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I didn't really understand why that was wrong.
Sure, let's talk about A. So, the why question is, why was there more innovation in painting than sculpture, right? Even though they were both supported by the French Academy, or what did it say? It was a major sponsor of painting and sculpture. So it sponsored both of these things. So why was painting so innovative and sculpture not, right? All right, answer choice A. In France in the 19th century, the French Academy gave more of its financial support to painting than it did to sculpture. If it gave more support to painting than to sculpture, would you expect painting to be more innovative or less innovative?
When you put it that way, maybe it makes sense that they were more innovative because they had to like seek other funding and do their own thing because they weren't supported by the academy.
Yeah, so when answer choice A says that when they get more financial support to painting, then you would expect the painting to be less innovative, right? Because now they're more beholden to the academy, which is discouraging innovation. So answer choice A seems to do the opposite of what we're looking for. It seems to make us think that painting should be less innovative when we're trying to explain why it's more innovative. Answer choice C. Was anyone tempted by B here? No? Not at all?
I was started to be tempted by it, like the first clause.
Okay.
Like the first clause, like I thought I kept it as an answer when I read the first clause, but then I eliminated it once I read the second clause.
So, first of all, it kind of makes these things mixed, right? Like, oh, more money or money went to more sculptors than painters. That might explain why they were less innovative. But then it says, hey, the individual painters got more money. There is a problem here. I mean, it's like mixed, right? But there's another reason. I wouldn't say a problem. There's another reason why answer choice B is worse than C. Remember what kind of answers we want?
It's too specific.
I don't know if it's too specific. Do we want strong or weak answers for this type of question?
Strong.
Stronger is better because it says which one find if true most helps to explain. The stronger the answer, the more likely it is to explain. What makes answer choice B weak?
Isn't it similar to the A though? It's like if individual painters receive more support, wouldn't the academy have even more control over them?
It would have more control over those individuals, but they may not be very many, right? Because
Yeah. I guess the reason I eliminated it because like I was probably thinking about it too much. I was thinking about how like, or the reason I almost went with it also was like thinking about like like individual painters have been so influential throughout art history and stuff like that.
you're really thinking about it,
I
yeah.
know. I went with C though because at the end it's like what makes them different though.
Sure. Now,
He didn't answer that really.
yeah, I mean, it does answer to some degree. It says, hey, look, more sculptors got support, right? And so in some ways, the money is having a bigger impact because it's affecting more people. There's still a problem, though, with this answer in terms of word strength.
On average.
Well, I guess that kind of spreads that around to the individual painters, although, yeah, you could have some painters that received a lot and some who received almost nothing. I'm looking at the phrase a greater number. How many more sculptors, received money than painters?
We don't know.
We don't know. At a minimum?
2. 1.
1. Ah, okay, so 50 sculptors got money and 49 painters got money. This answer is super weak. Now, look at answer choice C. Because stone was so much more expensive than paint and canvas, far more unsponsored paintings were produced. Doesn't even get into the number of people. It's just like the number of paintings was far more. So that's a lot stronger than greater. Greater just means one or more. Sound good? Yes.
Sorry.
sorry.
No, go for it.
How to approach these types of questions? Is it formulate the why even though and then predict the answer and then see which one is the strongest?
You can predict the answer. I mean, sometimes after you form the why question, you're like naturally just predicting the answer, like, oh, well, I think this might be. But I'm less concerned about that than just making sure you have a crystal clear why question that zeroes in on the problem.
Okay.
Because the correct answer should answer that why question more satisfactorily than the other answer choices. And be stronger.
Yeah, 'cause like my prediction for the question was gonna be that there was more private sponsors for painting. Was my prediction.
More private sponsor for painting. Yeah, I mean, that's another
But
way.
that wasn't even in there. That was
It wasn't in there, but as long as you know the question, well, if you have a prediction, that means you know the question, which is the most important thing. Cool.